Writing a formula. In algebra, you can be given information and asked to write a formula using it. For example, write the formula for the perimeter of this rectangle. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 2 lots of the L, so there's an L and L there, and 2 lots of the W. So that gives us 2 lots of L plus 2 lots of W, which simplifies to 2L plus 2W, because in algebra we don't need the times signs. They're invisible. You can now use this formula to work out the perimeter for any rectangle, no matter what the widths and lengths are. Let's just remind you. So if we're given the width and the length to be 3 and 5 respectively, we can substitute those values into the formula. 2 times 5 and 2 times 3, which will give us the answer of 16. Now, don't forget, if you're given units for a formula, you must always state the units in the answer. So we were given centimetres here, so the answer should include the centimetre unit. Sometimes you might be given word problems. So you can see that the taxi fare is 40p for every mile you travel, and then there's an additional 90p for the journey no matter how many miles are travelled. So you'll always have this 90p cost no matter what. So we'll let C equal cost of fare and M equals miles travelled. So we'll have C equals, it'll be 40p per mile, so it'll be 40 multiplied by M, and then we have this additional 90p to add on to the journey, so add that on. Then remember, in algebra we don't need the times sign, so we can just get rid of that. So our final formula is C equals 40m plus 90. Now in this question it did ask us to write down the formula, which we've done, and then it asked us to work out the cost of the journey if Louise travelled 10 miles. So let's do that now. So we're doing part B, so we substitute the value 10 into my formula. So that's 40 times 10 and plus our 90, and then that will give us 490 pence. Now obviously we're not going to leave it like that, 490 pence, we will change that into pounds. So it'll be £4.90. Now it's your turn to answer some questions. Pause the video and then have a go. How did you get on? Here are the answers. If you answered any incorrectly, have a look back through the video and try again.